Hello, family. Welcome back to the Dividend Passport Bro. It's your boy E with another video. And as you guys can see, the floodgates have opened, and we are at over half a thousand, right? Over half a thousand worth of subscribers. That means we have 558 subscribers. Okay, guys. The floodgates are open, and we had 558 subscribers. Okay, so I want to say thanks to all of our subscribers. Guys, make sure to like and share the content. Okay, guys, I appreciate you guys for all the love you're showing the channel, and and watching the content and sharing the content to make this channel a success. Okay, I can't even talk right now. I'm still in Cartagena, Colombia. As you guys can see, I'm in another apartment. I just checked in here today. I just checked in like an hour ago because it took them forever to clean this one-bedroom apartment. It's like a studio. It's a one-bedroom studio. Let me show you guys this thing, right? TV is on. The bedroom is right there. Bathroom is right there. And the kitchen is right there. It's a one-bedroom studio. And it took these folks over. I came over here at 11:30, dropped my bags off. They didn't get done till 5 minutes to 3 to clean this one little room. So I'm like, you know what? They need to be trained or something how to better clean their apartment. It smells like bleach, and you know, I don't know what people think bleach means clean. It's a bad smell. But you know, I'm in a different apartment. I'm only here for 1 day. I have a guest in my apartment, and I give them an extra day from last year when it was here. There were some issues with the apartment. Another apartment involved were having some problem. Of course, water was leaking into my apartment from the apartment upstairs. So you know, I give them an extra day. I told the guys, hey, whenever you come back, let me know in advance, and you know, if the day is available, I will give you an extra day. So, and they came back. Actually, they've been back. This is the second time, but last time he said he didn't want to use the extra day. He wanted to use it this time around. So, you know, he's been here twice already this year. So he's using his extra day today, and you know, it's all's well. So, you know, tomorrow I'll be back in my apartment and back to normal. But like I say, guys, I appreciate the support. I appreciate the love. And before I get into the video, I just want to say thank you guys. And as you guys know, I make videos on investment, on stock market, real estate, and you can use my portfolio, guys. Like I said, you can use my stock portfolio as your own, but you do it at your own risk, because I'm just a guy on YouTube that make video on my experience. I'm not a professional. Do your due diligence, okay, guys? Do your due diligence. All right. So let's get right into the first portfolio. As you can see, today we made $1,365. Now, when I checked this earlier today, before I left the other apartment, I tried to buy a couple of things, and I'm not sure the other went through. I think the other went through, because when I checked earlier, yeah, the other went through. Because when I checked earlier, I did see it. I'm trying to see what was the other one. But when I checked this account earlier, I did see that the other went through. So, I mean, we're good. So Monday, we still beat the S&P 500 by, what is that? Like freaking 8 points, right? Beat them by 8 points, right? When I say 8 points, I mean, you know, 0.11, right? To that 0.9. To the 0.19. So we beat them by 8 points. That's what I'm talking about when I say 8 points. So don't go start quoting me like, oh, there's no points. That's a percentage. That's what I mean. Okay, guys. So as you can see, last week, we're doing our thing. That's the benchmark for me to try to keep my portfolio above or better than those guys. So if I can keep my portfolio above or better than the S&P 500, even when the market's down, I'm doing good. Okay? So that's where we are right now. Everything is good. I mean, I can't complain. Okay? Look at that margins. The margin number went up, right? I haven't added no money to this portfolio. The only money that's been added to this portfolio is what's been reinvested, and on this particular portfolio, I invest all of the income. I don't take no income out of this particular portfolio. I reinvest all of the income. So right now we got our buying power. It went up. It's at $57,862.54. Okay, my computer is down here. I need to plug up. The light, it just went kind of dim. All right, guys. So we are doing good. We up 1.18% today. I don't know what the market did because I really haven't checked anything. I just got back and I had to make this video before it gets too late while I'm trying to finish work. Okay, so let's go to see what we bought today so I can show you guys. So I bought Alti. I spent $2,000 on Alti. I got them at 1034, and I got YMAG at 1934, and I bought some more Alti earlier during the day because I'm trying to get that to 1,000. I bought more Alti at 1036, right? So I mean, I try to buy when the market go down, when it go up. So this portfolio, I'm still in the negative on this portfolio as far as maybe not, but not a lot. So I just try to buy some, and then we, this is what I bought. As you can see, of course, everything didn't get filled at the same time, but it's what I bought, and we got a little dividend. I came in from the 23rd. Got a little dividend, YMAX, pay us $12 that was reinvested, and then I got some money from QDT on here, and that was reinvested. I still haven't been able to figure out how to check my, I take that back, how to check the margin requirements on this. I think I was looking in the wrong place, but I think I know where to do it, so I should be good. And as you can see, we're doing good over here. We're doing good. I can't complain. All right, so let's go to the next portfolio. And on this portfolio, as you guys can see, my margins, my margins is already down, right? This was up like $47,000 and it's down to $42,000. And as you guys know, I do put money out of this particular account, so I let some of the accounts settle into the portfolio, and then some of the account stuff is reinvested because I paid for my Tesla out of here. And if you guys don't know that story, I sold my BMW. I had a M5, and I sold that and took that money and invested it into the market. I think it's like maybe 2 or 3 years, and then that money have grown to what it is now, right? In the past few years, and then of course using margins has helped add a few more $1,000 to the portfolio to where I can invest and buy more stuff. Now, I just didn't use that. All of the money from the car didn't come to that 80-something thousand, right? That car fund, I think it was like 20,000, something like that when I sold that car. And of course, over the years, I've been working multiple jobs and putting money into both of these accounts, and my other account, my retirement account, to get it to where it is. So this is not by accident, guys. This is all deliberate plan to make money and to retire early and to live abroad. And my goal of living abroad 100% is coming through. And hopefully next year I will be able to move out of the U.S., maybe live in Colombia, Dominican Republic, Panama, Costa Rica. I'm not sure yet, but one thing I do know of, I'll be going to all of these different countries whenever I feel like it, whenever I get bored. Like I'm here in Colombia right now. After I get bored, I might go to DR and spend a month, 2 months there. If I get bored there, I might go to Costa Rica. I might go to Panama. I'll go wherever I want to go. Brazil, anywhere I want to go, because now I don't have a time where I say, oh, you know what? I'm about to run out of money. I need to go back home to go work. No. I got a regular job, but that job allows me to travel everywhere I want to be and make money. So as you guys can see, I went it down by $1,000 on this portfolio, right? And that's amazing. I went it down by $1,000. If you add it up, 1,100, I'm down. So that's amazing. I cannot complain. I'm so happy about this. All right, and let's go to the balance over here. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Load up, baby, load up. The internet here is a little slow. It got a little slow interweb in this apartment. Yeah, I don't know, but it's slow. All right, so withdrawal as far as withdrawal goes, I can withdraw about 22,000. This is enough to pay for each tuition. Well, add another $2,000. That's enough to pay for each tuition for, for 1 year. All right. So I can withdraw that, and I still got a buying power. No. Buying power. Okay. So balance subject to interest is what it is, and this the total amount. Is there margin detail and buying power? So how to put everything together like that? Sometimes I can't understand these guys, man. It just sometimes I can't understand them. But they put that together. Fund available, so cash or borrowing. Fund settle. So I guess my buying power would be this 44,000, which has got 43,000 down here. I don't know, but I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. And this was subject to interest. These guys, make it so easy. Just set the numbers out. They're always doing crazy stuff, but it is what it is. It is what it is, y'all. I'm in a good mood today. I don't remember if I bought anything on here. Let me check. Let me do order status real quick. Let's see if I bought anything on here. I think I only did it on Fidelity. That's on last week. Let me see. That's on last week. Yeah, the 19th. I didn't buy anything on here this week. So that's good. That's good. I don't have to always have to buy, because there's not a lot of room. There's not a lot of room to make a decent amount. So of course, it doesn't make no sense to be buying. So I think I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna go to the next one from here. Okay, so my Robinhood portfolio, as you can see, the buying power is still low. So Ethereum was up all the way up to 2,700 today, and I didn't sell because I'm needed to get a little bit more higher before I do anything. Bitcoin is at 63,000. I need these guys to get a little higher before I do anything. The last time Ethereum went all the way up to $4,700, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna sell. But this time, I'm letting it sit until it gets to where I need for it to get for me to sell anything. So it might be another year or so before I do that. But in the meantime, I'm still making money in my other portfolio. Now I'm gonna add money into this portfolio little by little. Not a lot compared to the other portfolios. I'm gonna throw a couple $100 in here every month to buy, right? And I'm gonna do that and just keep reinvesting because I want to buy everything else. I'm gonna get YMAX and YMAX in here, and I'm gonna get what else I'm gonna get? I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I'm gonna get other things in here. So every week I'm gonna get that weekly dividend for YMAX and YMAX, and then I'm gonna get the weekly as it breakdown. As they got the new A, B, C, and D breakdown, I'm going to be getting dividend from there every week also. So every week I'm going to get anywhere from 3 to 4, because some of the weeks I have 2. So I'm going to get anywhere from 3 to 4 payments every week from YieldMax, right? And I want to just keep this all YieldMax product and for this particular portfolio. I do have a Tesla in there. Right, and this Tesla was what I paid for this Tesla. It was $5, I think I paid, right, for my daughter, and I think this is worth more than $5 now. Let's see where it is. My picture is covering the thing. So look at the value from where I bought this a couple months ago, right? My $5 is now value at another $1.20. So $5 is now turned to $1.20. So can you imagine if I put $500 in there, right? I would have had more money. I would have had maybe like $120 or some crap like that. So you never know, guys. I tell you guys, you got to invest. And you guys can say, "Oh, Edwin, it's only $1.20." What do you give a damn about $1.20? It's the principle, it's the fact of the matter is you gotta put plant little seeds, man. You gotta plant little seeds, and that little seed gonna grow, because when you get hungry and you need to eat something, You can go and pick a mango. You can go and pick a banana, a coconut. You know, I'm talking tropical stuff because I'm in paradise, right? So you can go and pick those fruit that you can eat, right? And you don't always have to go spend money. Okay, I just had some shish kebab at the restaurant. I had a glass of delicious mango juice, and I spent 89,000 pesos. I mean, that's almost 20 bucks that I just spent just to have, you know, I didn't eat breakfast, so that's my lunch. Maybe I might eat dinner today. So on average, when I eat by myself, I'm spending maybe $30 a day by myself just to eat, because I'm not cooking. The whole time I've been here, I haven't cooked not one time. Maybe I bought some eggs and stuff like that, but I eat out almost every day. So even if I'm spending $50 a day, I mean, that's a lot, right? But if I'm not by myself, when I'm spending $50 a day to eat out, I might have a friend or something that with me, and you know, we're gonna go out and get something to eat. But other than that, I mean, that's nothing. So you gotta invest, guys. You know, these are the little moments that I talk about that, you know, it just bring joy to my heart. You know, they gave me that wasn't my money. I signed my daughter up, set up her account, and started teaching her how to invest. And Robinhood gave me $5, and I took that $5 and invested into Tesla. Right? And if you guys, whenever you guys open an account and use my link, I'm gonna get another $5, and I'm gonna just buy more Tesla. Maybe I buy some Palantir, because they're not expensive at Tesla, but they're doing things. The last time I checked it, they were like at $37 a share. So I don't know what it is now, but I got them in my portfolio. Okay, guys. So let's go to these boys over here. These guys have been driving me crazy, and I was so busy today, I didn't even try to buy. I didn't even test the account today to see if it's working, but I probably doubt if it's working. I probably doubt it's working because I was thinking, I was like, you know what? I need to see what the margin rate is, and the margin rate is better than what I have with Charles Schwab. I might transfer my account, my entire account in Charles Schwab over to these guys, because I know they give more money as far as Charles Schwab and Fidelity. These guys give, I think they give like a 3-to-1 or 4-to-1. So for every dollar I put in, they're gonna give me $3 or $4. So if I move that $100-something thousand over to these guys, that gonna put my account at 400,000 plus, and I can buy more stuff. That means that more money coming in. That means we're gonna crush that $10,000 limit on what we're trying to do on both accounts. We will crush that on just one account. You know what I'm saying? So that means this account, after that, I would just be chilling with this account and just stop paying the dividend back. Stop paying that money back to them, right? Pay off the margins. Sorry, I'm talking about dividend. And stop paying off the margins quicker. You know, instead of reinvesting, I mean, I would just let the money go to the account and stop paying off the dividend. So if something goes down, because the thing about it is, if you have a balance, right, and your money come in, you have a balance, you just pay down the dividend. If you need to take money out, you just take the money out and then they deduct it from your margins. That's how they do. So of course, you guys not stupid. They're making money, right? They're not going to say, okay, well, except you pay off your margins, and then whatever come in, they're going to be as cash. But once you have margins balance, whatever you deduct it from that margin balance, okay? Except you put cash in there, which I haven't done. Maybe I'll try to deposit maybe $100 into my Charles Schwab account and see if they would look at that money as cash, or they're going to put that to my margins and then, you know, it's the bank, man. They're all banks, right? E-Trade, Charles Schwab, Fidelity, they're all banks, the financial institution. They know how to make money. But as far as you guys goes, I haven't tried today because today was busy. I got up early, did some work, and then after that, it was like, okay, I got to get out of the other apartment. I was hoping to check in early. Because when I came here, the bed was made up, everything was done. I told the people it was done. The apartment looked just like it looked. Other than the bleach smell, everything looks identical to what I came earlier. And they said, oh, we got to clean the apartment. I was like, but the apartment looks clean to me. You know, and they got the same beddings on here. Maybe they changed the sheets and stuff, but they got the same beddings on here. You know, but hey, who knows? But one thing I like about this apartment, it looks like they took one apartment and made 3 small apartments. So, like my apartment, when I rent it out, on average per night, it's like $100 and something per night. But you can have three small apartments like this, and you can make more money because you can rent to one or two people. Maybe they got another smaller bed. There's a big bed, so maybe four people can stay here. You know, it'll be kind of tight, but you can stay. You can have four people stay here, like a family. You know, a dad, a mom with two kids, they can stay here. That would be cool. Now for guys, you know, two guys are gonna want to stay in this little apartment. Maybe girls are on vacation, but two guys not gonna want to stay in this apartment. So I mean, you can rent this one unit for $40 a night, and the other one 40 per night, 40 per night. That you still gonna be making the same amount of money. And let's say you have three guests that want to rent. They're like, okay, we want to be close. We want to rent all this place. You can rent the entire 3 units as one, and instead of renting it for $40, you can rent it for $50 a pop because they want to be all together. And everybody got their own separate room. They got their own separate bathroom, their own separate kitchen. So that's something for me to look into when I start looking at my next apartment in this area. Since I'm going to be moving, this would be great because not only I can say I can just do something like this and just make one of the apartment mine, and then the other two just rent them out. Then if I have family in, we could try to stay in the bigger apartment with more space. But either way, I will still be making money. Okay, guys. So like I said, I didn't try this today, so I don't know if it works or not. Tomorrow, I'm gonna give it a shot and see what happens. Okay, guys. So let's go to the overall. So of course, this is where we are today. Everything I bought today. It went up a little bit because we had some money came in, right? Some dividend came in, so it went up from the Monday. I mean, today is Monday, from the weekend, from Friday. So whatever dividend that come in today is gonna multiply. They're gonna do the calculation at whatever time they do the calculation, sometime overnight, and then tomorrow morning is gonna update, and they're gonna show the new income. As you can see, you know, the dividend, the yield cost is still at 44%, 41.4, 41.44%, and the actual dividend yield is 40.09%. Now, if I separate these, this account have a lot higher yield than the other one because these are all high yield dividend stocks except for maybe 2 or 3 in this portfolio, right? Everything in here is high yield. I think the lowest yield in here is like 3%, right? SCHD is the lower yield in here, 3%. O is 5. QQQX is 6. JEPI is 7. Okay, MO is 8, and then it goes up and up and up and up until it gets to 130, which is Misty. So, you know, like I said, the goal was to sell SCHD and sell O, and probably sell. I wanted to sell pretty much anything under 5 and maybe even under 7, right? Or 9. I can even go and say, you know what, I'm gonna sell everything under 9% yield. And be done with that. Now I still have some stuff in here that I want to sell that I had for a long time that, you know, is okay. Is generating 12%. Some of them generating almost 13%. But some of the stuff in here I want to get rid of. And when you're a dividend investor like myself, you know, we don't buy to sell stuff. So sometimes I feel weird when I sell things, even though, you know, it's to generate more income, right? Especially in this portfolio, is to generate more income. Now, in my Fidelity portfolio, is more of the yield is 32%, the yield on cost is 41. But this portfolio is more, I call this my safe portfolio. I have some high yield stuff in here, but if you look, I got Caterpillar, Lowe's, the iShare, the DGRO, Colgate Palmolive, VFC Capital, or Corp, or whatever that is. These guys barely pay me 2% yield, but I still have them, and they're still paying me every month, right? So every year, I get $32 from these guys. From Caterpillar, I get $5 from these guys, $9 from these guys, $6 from these guys, right? Let me flip this back around. And then on this sucker here, I haven't bought nothing on here because since I got margins, it don't make no sense for me to pay something like 11%. And my margin interest is like 12%. I'm losing money. But I don't care how low it is. I'm losing money, and you guys know I'm not trying to lose money. I'm trying to make money. So that's the only reason this position haven't bought more stuff in this position. But I get 59 cents, and I spend a couple of dollars in here. I spend $50, right? The average cost is $50. I spent $50. That's the average cost. Okay, so based on the price, well, I don't think I spent actually this $50, but that's the price I spend. Cause I don't even have one thing in here, but I'm still getting 52 cents a year from this position, and it's just gonna keep buying and buying, and this reinvest. So, it's every month it's gonna go up. Eventually, it's gonna get to one whole share at some point. If I still have margins, then of course it's gonna take some while, but if I decide to pay off the margins and let that run for a while and then go back to margins after I build this up, I mean, it's doable. Anything is doable. But this is my fidelity. This is my safe. I call this my safe portfolio. This portfolio by itself was generating close to $15,000 a month. I mean a year before I add margins. I'm buying more high yield dividend. Okay, guys. So let's go to one of my favorite tabs. Let's go back over here, and then income, the incoming dividends. Okay, so that kind of low pretty fast, and we still down over here, right? This kind of makes something. When I sold, of course, for those who don't know, once you sell your income producing, trees that cut your tree down. Once I sold those guys, I brought down my income. So that brought the income overall for the whole year. So as I start to buy back what I sold, then the income is gonna go back up. So at some point, I mean, the goal is to have 10,000 by December. So I don't want to rush. I want to take my time and do it right and buy things that I know are going to generate income and things that I know are going to have issues that I feel is not going to be good for the portfolio. I'm going to sell them off. So at this point, the low is $7,244, right? And the high is $89.31. So we got to get this high. The sooner we can get this high to 10,000, of course, the sooner we can get this low to 10,000. Because that high got to get there first, and now we're like 1,000 something short. So that's where we are, and this is one of my favorite tabs of all tabs, because this gives you a projection of what you're gonna make down the line. And 10 years from now, as you can see, this is not a growth portfolio. This is an income overall, with all of the income-driven positions that I have. This is an income portfolio, and it is bringing in income. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to do, bringing income. So if you look at the 5-year growth rate, it is low. It's not even at 1%, because I'm not worried about growth with these portfolios. It's about generating income for me to be able to live a good life and not worry about money, right? So be able to live a good life and not worry about money. I'm almost at 10 grand. When I leave the U.S., even though I'm paying more money in the U.S., whenever I leave the U.S., even if I live in Colombia and spend $3,000 a month, just what I pay for my mortgage, right? 305. If I spend that here in Colombia every month, that means I'm gonna have a cook, I'm gonna have a cleaning person, I'm gonna even have a driver to come and drive me around for me. I can hire 3 people, right? I can pay for me a very nice apartment, what I rent or buy, right? I can pay for that. I can hire 3 people that will come and cook, have a separate cook, have a separate cleaner, and have a driver to take me where I want to go. That's how much $3,500 will give me every month in this country. Okay, and I live in Cartagena, Colombia right now. So this is the most expensive city in Cartagena. I'm not to tell you, oh, Medellin and all those other places. No, no, no. Here is the most expensive city in Colombia, guys. So this is where we are, right? This is 51 right now, 52, 53, 54, 55. At 55, before I retired, well, let me take that back. I'm financially independent right now. I don't know when I'm going to retire because I got a job that I love, and if my boss can put up with me long enough, I will be there. Until she say, you know, Edwin, you don't look like you want to do this job anymore. Maybe we need to find somebody else. Then I'll be like, thank you for the opportunity. Then I'll walk away. But until then, that's where I'm going to be. If one of my boys got, you know, big boilers and stuff, y'all need somebody to come help you build your security team or whatever, like my boys used to do back in the day, I will go and work. I want to work remote. Of course, I can't do that, you know, go to the office twice a week stuff. I can go to the office maybe once a week, if that, and I can be gone the rest of the time and then come back for that 1 week. I'd do that. I mean, the job would be paying more than a ticket, so it won't matter. It would just be traveling back and forth, getting more freaking flight miles. But I'm not doing that. But at this point, at this junction, my portfolio will be, I'll be a liquid millionaire. This is not counting in real estate. No. This is not counting in real estate. I will be a liquid millionaire by the time I hit 55. God willing, nothing changed, and I stayed to it. Liquid millionaire at 55, right? And I started all of this almost 5 years ago. So guys, I don't know how much time I can tell y'all, invest in your future, invest in your future. I'm showing you the proof every day. It can be done. It can be done slow, it can be done fast, it can be done very fast. Okay? Because that's a in between, other than the 80-90% thing. That's an in between. I paid 20-30% to 10% that you can still buy, and it's not as crazy. They go up and down too, but not like the other ones. Okay, guys? And in 10 years, look at that portfolio, $3 million in 10 years. I mean, we might be there in 10 years. I might still be here talking to you guys in 10 years. I'll be more older then. And then everybody will be like, well, he made that money when he was a young man. No. I'm about to hit my millionaire status. If I don't do it at 50, 51, I'll do it at 52 for sure. Except something crazy happens in the market. And then, I mean, a lot of people are going to not be millionaires. So, I mean, it is what it is. But we're still gonna make enough to live overseas, right? And live a good life, a stress-free life as far as money concerned. Like I would tell you can have a good life, stress-free life, you know, when you don't worry about money, but you still gotta deal with a relationship when it comes to having a wife, a girlfriend, or whatever. And these women in South America, they're one thing I gotta tell you, they're jealous as hell. So guys, remember to invest in your future. I can tell you, I don't know how much time I'm gonna tell you. Invest in your future. Like, share the content, subscribe to the channel. We are kicking butt. Oh my God. We about to hit 1,000 subscribers. At the rate we're going, I don't even know what's going on right now. At the rate we're going, we're gonna be at 1,000 subscribers in no time. You know anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. I love you guys. Have a blessed Monday. Peace. Happy investing.